Maya's fight for justice after a medical malpractice nightmare. Our final story takes us to Ohio, where Maya, a single mother, became a victim of a devastating medical mistake, one that turned her life upside down, leaving her unable to work. Drowning in medical debt and desperate for financial relief, what was supposed to be a simple, routine surgery ended in a nightmare of pain, suffering, and an endless legal battle. And the worst part, the hospital refused to take responsibility. Maya's story is about how pre-settlement funding gave her the strength to fight back and win. Maya was a hardworking single mother of 2. She juggled a full-time job while raising her kids, managing school drop-offs, soccer practices, and late-night homework help. She had always been healthy and active, but over the past few months, she'd been dealing with severe stomach pain. After seeing her doctor and running tests, she was told she needed a simple surgical procedure that would correct the issue. Her surgeon assured her it was low risk, a routine operation thousands of people undergo every year. They told her she'd be back on her feet in 2 weeks, but that's not what happened. Instead of waking up feeling better, Maya woke up in excruciating pain. At first, the doctors told her it was just normal post-surgery discomfort, and they gave her some medication. But she knew something wasn't right. Days passed, and her pain became unbearable. She couldn't eat. She couldn't stand upright. Every moment felt like a knife twisting inside her. She returned to the hospital, begging them to check her again. Finally, after insisting on more tests, they discovered the truth. Her surgeon had made a critical mistake. During the operation, they had actually accidentally punctured her intestine and failed to notice. As a result, an infection had spread throughout her entire body and left her with severe complications. Maya was rushed into emergency surgery to correct the mistake, but the damage had already been done. She spent weeks in the hospital, undergoing more procedures to repair the damage. She was left with permanent digestive issues, chronic pain, and internal scarring. If that wasn't bad enough, the hospital's legal team denied all responsibility. Maya knew she had to hold the hospital accountable. She was a single mother. Her kids depended on her, but she couldn't work. She had no income, no savings, no way to support her family. The hospital's attorney dragged the case out for months, then years. They claimed her injuries were just complications from the surgery and not their fault. Her attorney warned her, "They're hoping you're going to get desperate and settle for less. But if you can hold out, we can win big." But how could she hold out when she couldn't even afford groceries for her children? Her rent was overdue. The medical bills were in collection. And that's when her attorney told her about pre-settlement funding. Maya applied for pre-settlement funding, and within just 24 hours, she had the money she needed to survive. For the first time since her surgery, she felt like she could breathe. With the money she received, she was able to pay her rent, avoid eviction, keep food on the table for her kids, afford her continued medical care. That included necessary treatments and therapy. And most importantly, she was able to keep fighting for justice. Because Maya wasn't financially desperate, she didn't have to take the hospital's low settlement offer. Instead, her attorney kept pushing. They uncovered more evidence of medical negligence, proving that the surgeon had ignored clear signs of complications for days. They took the case to court, and after a long, grueling battle, Maya won. She received a multi-million-dollar settlement, covering her medical expenses, lost wages, and future healthcare costs. Without pre-settlement funding, she would have been forced to settle for far less, just so she could survive. Instead, she held out, fought back, and won.